I've noticed that plastic surgeons are finding a side hustle on social media. I guess if the income from plastic surgery isn't enough, they instead have created this little cottage industry of making videos about celebrities and speculating about the work that they've gotten done. And this one particular plastic surgeon named Dr. Jonathan Betteridge posted an Instagram video speculating about the whole list of procedures that Khloe Kardashian has gotten over the years. If you look back at photos of her from the 2010s compared to now, she is like a completely different person.
These accounts are huge now.
Yeah.
These doctor-run social media accounts or YouTube channels have like millions upon millions of subscribers and lots of employees because the doctor's also got like a day job. So like everybody knows Dr. Mike. Do you know who Dr. Mike is?
Yeah.
He's like I watch his videos like reviewing episodes of The Pit.
Right.
Like I assume that he
and
doesn't.
I'm like, do you ever practice medicine?
Like he's gotta like be busy, right? So he's got to have a bunch of people working for him.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't set up the episode himself on a computer. He comes in and sits down. He's like, bro, I got between 12 and 1. Like I've got a lunch break between appendectomies. Like I can do this at this time.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this Instagram reel. It got a lot of attention, including from Khloe Kardashian herself.
Okay, here we go.
Kardashian was the standout face for me at the Bezos wedding in Venice, and she turned 41 yesterday, so let's talk about her transformation. Taking into consideration Khloe's appearance from many years ago, we can appreciate just how much she has changed over the years. Alongside noticeable weight loss, I think she's had a temporal brow lift, upper blepharoplasty, rhinoplasty, lip filler, a face and neck lift, and a chin implant. Apart from the jawline being more contoured and the neck tighter, what I want you to notice here, how in the before photo the earlobe is slightly detached and hanging away from the face, but in the after it's tucked inward, smaller, and more flush with the jawline.
I mean, she also has like a huge earring that's like pulling it down.
True.
Indicative of a surgical procedure. In the after image, the hairline near the ear is more pulled back, which can result in a smaller sideburn. This can happen after a facelift when the skin is lifted and repositioned. It's a dramatic transformation. Probable surgical procedures I mentioned earlier can be visualized here in relation to the lifting of the brow, the reduction in upper eyelid hooding, the lifted and more contoured nose, fuller lips, projected chin, and tighter jawline. What do you think of Khloe's transformation? Let me know in the comments.
They have to add that part at the end. It's social media. It's sacrosanct.
Give me the engagement.
Yeah.
It is a theory that Khloe Kardashian is only half siblings with the other Kardashians.
Oh yeah, we talked about
and
that.
that O.J. Simpson actually is her biological father. But
speaking of Diddy trials,
maybe she was getting all of these surgeries to disguise the fact that she is O.J. Simpson's spawn. But anyway, it's not just Khloe. There is no member of the Kardashian clan that is a stranger to plastic surgery or filler or tweakments. But she has gone under one of the most dramatic transformations of all of them. Kris Jenner recently has de-aged herself by decades. It's actually shocking.
What's the meme? It says, "You're not ugly, you're just poor."
Yeah, exactly. These people are why that phrase exists. And Khloe Kardashian must have seen this on her algorithm and decided to respond to the plastic surgeon's video and clarify with a full list of everything that she's gotten done. Now, my first assumption about this is that she is omitting things.
Yes, the power is in the stuff that you don't mention.
Yeah.
Like the key is like there's probably 2 or 3 big ones that you leave out, but the sheer number of procedures means you can list a bunch of stuff, and as long as it takes up this much space on a page, then it seems like you're giving the idea of full disclosure.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So
the CIA probably taught her that.
Someone being super detailed about their account of something is a sign that they're probably lying. That's what I'm getting from this comment. But here is what she said. I take this as a great compliment. Doubt. First off, I think these photos are about 15 years apart, but here's a list of things that I have done. I've been very open in the past about what I have done, so here we go. Nose job, and then she tags the plastic surgeon responsible for her nose. Laser hair for the hairline and everywhere else. She tags the medical spa. Botox and Sculptra, where my face tumor was removed in my cheek. Soft wave laser for skin tightening.
Bro, I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. These are like technologies that the general public is not aware of. It's like how the military gets first access to...
Yeah, they're like GPS during Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly. Filler in the past, but not any over the last few years. Again, doubt. I hear it never goes away, so I'm sure it's still there, but calmed down. So she's claiming she's on hiatus from fillers. Hard to believe. Lost 80 pounds over the years, slow and steady. She then tags her fitness trainer. It was not Harley Pasternak, believe it or not. Collagen baby threads underneath my chin and neck. I have no idea what a collagen baby thread is. And then this is the craziest part. Salmon sperm facials / regular facials, peptides, vitamins, and daily skincare. So she has actually admitted to using salmon sperm as a skincare product before. I think that she said she's also considered using whale sperm. But yeah, at least you're not using pulverized baby foreskin as a skincare treatment.
It's a step up.
I've heard that other celebrities use that. Who was the one that went on Ellen and talked about it?
Oh my gosh, who was it? Was it Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
I know who you're talking
about. Someone similar.
It came up in the context of some episode of Ellen. I thought it was Gwyneth Paltrow, but it could have been like literally it's somebody in that same vein.
Right.
Somebody who looks like a Karen and is very, very rich and out of touch.
So, I mean, I guess everyone just thinks it's so hilarious.
If anybody knows who it was in the chat, let us know.
To harvest baby foreskin and use it as
Sandra
a
Bullock.
moisturizer. Yeah, it was Sandra Bullock.
Thank you.
Exactly, yeah.
Thank you, guys. Chat just right there with us.
So I think that might be omitted from the full list here. And she said at the end, in 2025, there are many other things we can do before surgery when it's time. But when it's time, and if I choose to, I know some great doctors. So this is her follow-up to Kylie Jenner issuing details on her breast augmentation surgery to a bunch of young women on TikTok just a couple of weeks ago.
The next version of this is they're all going to list their therapists and the different types of therapy they go to.
I guess the meta has changed. It used to be that it was unheard of to openly talk about the procedures you had gotten done. Most of the time they would lie about it. Kylie Jenner herself told people with a baboon anus on her face that she had never gotten lip filler for years and then used it to sell makeup. And then, of course, later on, the truth came out.
I mean, this is like people in the bodybuilding community who are more open about what steroids they use.
Like, I don't believe it's praiseworthy that at least they're being honest. Like, I just don't buy it. Like,
somebody in the chat said she's a real wildcat. That's interesting because that picture was the first thing I saw when I... Like, she wore that to a wedding.
Trash. So tacky.
A little trashy.
Yeah, but I guess that was kind of the vibe of the occasion anyway, so it was
In the chat, Alan says, I'm 34 and screw the universe. I'm going to stay young until I die.
No salmon sperm.
From the beers or Monster Energy. Well, I don't drink the beers, and I haven't been drinking the Monster Energy, so maybe I, too, can stay young forever.
I mean, is she really trying to convince us that she's never gotten plastic surgery on her body?
Womp, womp, womp.
Come on.
Nobody believes you.
Really? Like, I mean, I guess technically she could sleep at night and tell herself that she wasn't lying because she just said, here's a list of things I've had done.
Yep.
She didn't say, here's a list of all the things I've had done.
Here's a list of the stuff that has happened, not a list of of all the stuff that has happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just a lie by omission, but it is seeming to be a trend now where you can disclose the cosmetic procedures you've gotten done and people will praise you for it and act like you're some kind of paragon of virtue. First of all, for being honest, which is just stupid. And second of all, for putting other women on to what you did to become hotter. So it's like a form of feminism to encourage other women to go under the knife to look like sex bots.
What if this was actually secretly a money grab and she like is getting paid from all those doctors that she tagged in that post?
I bet that's probably an undisclosed ad. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. And they're going to get flooded with new business as a result of this post.
Is there a guy's I always have to bring this stuff up in these types of topics. Is there like a guy's version of this for like straight men, not gay men?
Version of what?
Like of this type of vanity, I guess it would be.
It is the bodybuilding community.
Yeah,
yes.
like it's Even then, like, I have more respect for that because they still have to put the work in. They still have to actually do the working out.
Yeah.
Rather than just sit there. I guess it's work to heal. Unless
they get implant abs.
Unless they're Drake and Big Sean.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just getting a little uncomfortable how comfortable they are. Mm-hmm. Like, she just posted this because it's good PR. And it's strange that people see this and they think it's relatable.
It gets her in the news cycle. Channels like us cover it, and then obviously channels that are much more specific and cover that type of media specifically also cover it, and it gives her name recognition.
It's like, wow, she's so real. She's so honest. She's so open. There's nothing praiseworthy about
I remember
that.
when Alan Richson brought up that he was on TRT when they were talking about the... Thank you! When they were talking about his workout routine going into regional. Thank you! We're not halfway to pierogies, but getting there.
Alan
We'll
Richson,
see if you guys come through.
You said Alan Richson admitted that he was doing TRT.
Yeah, like when he was doing the promotion, when he was doing the promotion for like Reacher season 2 or 3, he was like, because he's in his 50s, I think, or he's late in his mid 40s or something like that.
Right.
And was just talking about being on TRT and all that stuff. And they also did the thing. They're like, oh, he admitted it as if it was like this huge deal, but
like, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Just because. Yeah. You admitted that you used artificial means to achieve a certain look.
Implant abs are a thing. It's so funny because I've got Olivia to watch Arrow, and that shows like we're going to be talking about Scarlett Johansson in the male gaze, but you know there had to have been something in his contract that required Stephen Amell to be shirtless in every episode, and working out. Like literally, like in the first season, like there was at least one montage in a couple of episodes where it's just him working out and Felicity staring at him, like drooling over him. And the crazy thing is the guy who plays Diggle, the actor's name's David Ramsey. He played the mayor in like several seasons of Blue Bloods. The dude's like even bigger than him. The dude's absolutely jacked, and I'm just like, and I'm sure, you know, like, do they have to be like? Stephen Amell was younger at that time. He was in his late 20s or his early 30s. But now, if he wants to look like that, if he wants to go back into that, I'm sure it takes some help.
Did Hugh Jackman ever talk about doing steroids for Wolverine?
I don't know.
Because he almost certainly did, right? Certainly looked like it.
I'm sure. I can't know for sure, but I'm sure he did.
I mean, I think that might actually have more of an argument for why you should disclose it, because people have been discussing the spread of body dysmorphia among young men, and the fact that a lot of fitness influencers portray their physiques as natural when, of course, they're lying, and that encourages their followers to eventually go by other means to get the same look.
I think that
they're being lied to.
It is a failing on their part, but it is also a failing on the part of the men who, it's like the joke is always when women see hot women in movies, they're like, cover them up because it's unattainable. Like, those are unrealistic beauty standards. Where are her organs? Blah, blah, blah. Whereas guys see a dude like that in a movie and they're like, holy crap, I need to go to the gym and start working out now. Like, a dude should see that as aspirational. It's a flaw on your part if you get jealous.
Sure, but it's like, you know, Liver King, right? Like, he's telling all of his male followers
that is a problem.
That he's natural when he's not. And yeah, I think that that's more wrong than just getting plastic surgery and not promoting it to your followers.
Agreed.
Because they already know that you got the work done. Why do you need to tag the medical spas? Why do you need to tag the plastic surgeons? She's probably getting commissions off of the customers that she sends to them, which is really dark.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.